Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have no lashes on. There's a reason for that. I got sent some lashes from House of Lashes to try out. They are having a new launch in Sephora stores coming up, and they sent all 3 styles that will be launched in the Sephora stores. You'll be able to order these lashes online with Sephora on April 5th. And then in the stores, you can go in and purchase these on April 15th. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a try on with all 3 pairs. I'm going to show you how, you're looking at this look right now. It's a beautiful look, but I always think that lashes just polish off your look. And for somebody like me that barely has any lashes at all, my real lashes are curled with mascara on them, and you can't even tell I have lashes. So it is a very, very important part of my makeup looks that I do. I'm so super excited to try House of Lashes. I've only heard good things about their lashes. Now, this is the premium collection, and this is the Iconics. So this is the light in the Iconics. And then you have the mini Iconics. And so I think we're going to start out with the mini. We're going to go to the light, and then we're going to end up with the regular Iconics. Something really important to share about lashes is that they can be used up to 20 times. If you take care of them, you take the glue off, you sanitize them, you can reuse your lashes up to 20 times. That's really important whenever you're thinking about the quality that you purchase, because the higher the quality, like these here, the longer you'll be able to wear them. They may cost a little bit more, but you're going to get more wear time out of them. Just a little bit of something about the House of Lashes that you may or may not know is that they are all about the eco-friendly, and they also are making these cruelty-free. I'm going to treat this kind of like a tutorial for how I do my lashes. I've done those on my channel before, but I figured now's the time to probably go over that again. So we're going to start off with the minis, and I'm going to zoom you in. Okay, you guys are all zoomed in.
You're welcome.
And so what I do, these are the mini, so they're designed for smaller eyes, and I do have smaller eyes. And so I shouldn't have to cut these down, or they should be pretty close to my actual eye shape, which they look like maybe just a hair too long. Maybe. I think I'm going to try them without cutting them down. If you have the inner part too long towards the inside of the eye, that's usually whenever you feel it poke. If you feel it poke, it means you need to take it back off and you need to resize it and make the lashes go over a little bit, because you have your natural lashes in there, so you don't have to have them all the way in. But they should hit like right about there. Now these might be a little bit longer, but as long as they don't poke, that's all that matters. I'm going to take it and I am going to put my glue all the way across the band, and I always kind of concentrate it a little bit more on each end. Now, if you notice, I am not putting it on the very top part. I'm not putting it anywhere. Sometimes it shows up a little bit, but I'm not putting it on the top part of the lash. What I'm doing is I'm putting it on the inside of the band. So if you turn the lash all the way around, it's just on the inside. I also do not rest the lash on top of my mobile lid. Your mobile lids are moving all the time. That's not really natural for your lashes to come out of the top part of your lid. So where I am putting it is right where your lashes come out of your mobile lid. So that's why it's underneath, is because I'm not going to put it on the lid. I'm going to put it right where you see those lashes that come out of the eye. I'm going to rest the top part, so like this is where the glue is at, and that's going to set right where those lashes come out of the mobile lid. And then this back part right here is going to butt right up to the lid, but not setting on top of the lid. My favorite type of scissors are not those pinchy ones. I love these. They're sharp and they pinch well. These are my favorite. Sometimes I pinch like this here. And the other thing that is very important is how you go about it. If you go in straight, you're gonna touch things, you're gonna get your lashes in it. So it's really important to go up, and I gotta look in the mirror. We're gonna go up and go down. So not touching your lid, and you're just going to set it there for a minute because now you can adjust it, okay? So I'm going to take this end here, I'm going to lift it off of my lashes, and then I'm going to feel right where those lashes come out of my lid, and I'm going to just kind of push it up against that lid. And then I'm going to take the inner part and I'm going to lift it a little bit, and I'm going to push it to where those lashes come out of the lid. And each time it may lift on each side until you get it, but just keep pushing it back towards the lid, right where those lashes come out naturally. Now this is how I apply my lashes. You may not apply your lashes like this, and that is fine. You do whatever works best for you. My thinking is that I want them to set where they would naturally come out. I also think that whenever you have hooded eyes, you have very little lid space to work with anyways. So setting anything up and taking that lid space even more is just counterproductive to wanting to show off an eye look. Also, your mobile lid moves throughout the day, and so it can get oily, it can get sweaty. All those things are going to interfere with the glue. And so having your lash set on top of your lid, for me, is not going to work. And so if you have problems, if you have issues with getting your lashes to stay throughout the day, I would suggest maybe trying it this way and see if it doesn't help to have that lash stay on longer. So I'm just kind of pushing up a little bit because these are a little bit more straighter of a lash. I definitely can wear these. I can definitely wear these without trimming. I really love that. Okay, so I'm going to put this on, apply the second eye. So same thing again. We're going to go in and place it like that there. I'm going to push it in on both sides. And then pinching. The other thing is take your time. Whenever you're pinching, make sure not to get your lid in there. I have pinched my lid before that happens. But most importantly, you just want to be really careful with tweezers by your eye. My favorite glue, just so you know, is this Kiss glue, and it is strip adhesive with aloe, and it's the clear. That is my go-to favorite. I have tried many others. I have used the black. I think clear is my favorite because I have used black, and as much as I try to be careful, if you touch that black to an eye look, or even before you start an eye look, that black is really hard to get off your eyelids. And so I just prefer to have the clear. It's a lot more forgiving if you accidentally touch your lid. Okay, so the minis are on. I am going to tightline the upper part of the lid. And what that does is, if you're looking at the angle, you can see that bareness up there. And if you tightline, you see if I'm looking up, you can see that bareness. And if you tightline that, it just kind of finishes off the look. See where it's bare there, and then it looks solid here. It's not 100% necessary to do, but sometimes it's those little finishing touches that just really brings a look together. So these are the minis. I really love these. I could see these being like my everyday lash, mainly if I don't have a real bold look on. I really, really love the way that these set on my eyes, and I don't have to trim them. They are the perfect size for my eyes. So I do have a smaller almond shape eye. So yeah, I really do. I like these a lot. Another little tip that you can do whenever you're doing your lashes is when you have a look like this, if you just take another one, like a little finishing touch that you can do is between the lash end here and your inner corner, if you just connect the two, like bring it on in, I don't ever line the top by my lashes because, again, I have small hooded eyes. I don't want to take up any more of that lid space than I need to. And so just putting that little line right where the lash ends to your inner corner, that just will add that little finishing touch there for that eye look. So I will go ahead and come back. I will remove these. We're just putting them on, taking them off. So I'm going to remove these, and then we're going to try the Iconic lights next. I'll see you in a couple minutes. Okay, we have those off and these are ready to go. These are much longer. So these are your standard size. As you can tell, I'm just going to set this on here so you can see, we have definitely some trimming we've got to do. So when they're tapered like this, where they go small to large, you always want to trim where it's the large size. My little scissors here, and I'm just going to trim. It's better to trim little until you get it exactly where you want it. But I do lashes every single day, so I kind of know for the most part. I will still do a couple of trims, but it's probably best to go a little bit at a time until you get used to knowing the size of the lash area on your eye. Probably got this one on the first try, but yes. Okay, so again, we're just going to put some glue on here and do the same thing. And again, coming at it angled instead of straight on, setting it down, placing it. And then once you place it, you can go in. I usually will place, I'll squeeze the ends first and then work my way inward. And you can just see the difference that it makes with an eye look. It really does make or break a look, I think. Very pretty, much longer, but not as thick, not super heavy. So I really love these two. I would probably say for the dramatic eye that I'm wearing right now, I'm probably going to like the most dramatic eyelash because I like it to just kind of fit the eye look. But I could see myself wearing these every day with just like a very nude look because the lashes will show more. And honestly, if you are somebody that struggles with lashes, all I can say is the more you do it, the more that you practice. And if you don't wait a month in between practicing, so let's say, you give it a go once a day or 2 or 3 times a week, on a regular basis, the more you do it, the more you will get accustomed to doing it. And it will just become simple for you. I used to look at people and go, oh, how could they do that? How could they make that look so simple? And I know it's not simple, and it's not simple, but the more you do it becomes simple, because I was in that boat as well, because I used to never wear lashes. If at any time you get a little too much glue and it really doesn't dry down clear, again, all you got to do is take your liner and just kind of go over those little glue places so that it looks black again. Okay, so these are the lights. Very pretty. They curve up. Yes, I love these. These are going to be more my everydays. The minis are super thick but small. And so I'll wear those as an everyday lash. I'll wear these as an everyday lash, and the thicker ones will be what I wear with a lot of my bolder looks. But these are very pretty. All right. And if you're wondering what's on my eyelids, it is the Druid palette by Fantasy Cosmetica. Very pretty palette too. Okay, I'll be right back. I will apply the last iconic pair, and that's the one I'll leave on with this look. So I'll see you guys in a few more minutes. Okay, guys, I have the other pair ready to go, the iconics. I'm going to show you one other trick. If you have lashes and these curve up, but some lashes go straight out, and some you want them to curl more. Take your lash curler, okay, and take the band side and slip it into your lash curler. Don't go too far out onto the lashes. Stay pretty close to the band on the inside, like that there. And then you're just going to curl those lashes like you would your regular lashes, and you will get more of a curl. I'm just going to do the other one now since I showed you how to do that one. But these already have a curl to them, but sometimes you want more of a curl, or sometimes you get those lashes that are super straight, and this is a great way of remedying that. Okay, on to the last pair. I've already trimmed them down. I'm going to trim them a little bit more. Okay, got that first pair. Or the first eye. I did it. I'm doing them backwards. I started with the other eye on the other two, but why not just change it up? Okay, those are nice. I like them a lot. Perfect with this eye look. Okay, and I see a little area where the glue is, so that's not a big deal. You just grab your liner and you just touch up where the glue is showing through, like a little. Sometimes you put a little too much glue on there and it won't dry down white. It'll dry down. I mean, it won't dry down clear. It'll dry down white. That's okay. Easy fix. Also, I like to put on my lashes before I do my eye makeup typically. And so if I get any shadow that falls out onto my lashes, I do the same thing. Just touch it up with a felt tip liner and you're good to go. So this is the last pair. I love them very, very much. And I'm super excited. I want to thank you, House of Lashes, for sending me these to review. I was super, super excited and honored to be able to do a lash tutorial and try on your lashes. And I will link House of Lashes and Sephora down in the description box. And remember, on April the 5th, it will be online. And then in April 15th, they'll be in the stores available for purchase. So you guys, tell me what you think. Tell me down in the comments down below, what was your favorite style of lashes? And if you've ever tried House of Lashes before or the Iconics, let me know in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial and I hope that you guys all have a blessed day. Take care. Bye-bye.